Beginnings in Jenin is a novel set in Palestine. It spans about 60 years, starting in the early 1940s, and it goes through 4 generations of one single family from the village of Ein Hod. In 2002, when there were reports of a massacre happening in the refugee camp of Jenin, I just decided to go and see for myself what was happening. And I ended up being one of the first international eyewitnesses to the immediate aftermath of that massacre and what happened there. I came back and I started writing about what I had witnessed, what I felt, the people I'd met, their generosity, their kindness, their fortitude, their defiance, and I just kept writing, not realizing that I was writing a novel. The principal character is Amal. She's one of 3 siblings, and actually the story sort of revolves around these 3 siblings. The older brother, Yusuf, is born prior to the establishment of Israel, and so is the middle child, Ismail, who is actually kidnapped by an Israeli soldier and grows up as an Israeli Jew. And the 2 brothers eventually meet on opposite sides of the war during the 1967 war. And their youngest sister, Amal, was the 3rd sibling in this family who was born in the refugee camp of Jenin. And she is the one who narrates much of the novel. I have always found it difficult not to be moved by Jerusalem, even when I hated it, and God knows I have hated it, for the sheer human cost of it. But the sight of it, from afar or inside the labyrinth of its walls, softens me. Every inch of it holds the confidence of ancient civilizations, their deaths and their birthmarks pressed deep into the city's viscera and on the rubble of its edges. The deified and the condemned have set their footprints in its sand. It has been conquered, razed, and rebuilt so many times that its stones seem to possess life bestowed by the audit trail of prayer and blood. Yet somehow it exhales humility. It sparks an inherent sense of familiarity in me, that doubtless irrefutable Palestinian certainty that I belong to this land. It possesses me, no matter who conquers it, because its soil is the keeper of my roots, of the bones of my ancestors, because it knows the private lust that flamed the beds of all my foremothers, because I am the natural seed of its passionate, tempestuous past. I am a daughter of the land, and Jerusalem reassures me of this inalienable title, far more than the yellowed property deeds, the Ottoman land registries, the iron keys to our stolen homes, or the UN resolutions and decrees of superpowers could ever do. The Palestinian narrative until recently has mostly been told by people other than Palestinians. It's been told by Israelis, it's been told by other people in the West. And it's taken really a generation of Palestinians who have grown up in the West to be able to narrate our own story in our own voice in Western languages and in the nuances of Western culture. It's been translated so far into 23 languages, and This novel, like most novels, really creates a space where people can meet and rediscover each other's humanity. And I think that's been one of the beautiful things about this novel.